Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about why are you so needy and how not to be needy. Tip number one, so if you're the anxious attachment style, you're probably that person who's always seeking attention, always need to text me every 5 minutes, text me when you get home, text me when you get this, get that. A part of that is because you're trying to recreate what you did not get as a child. You know, if you're like me, my mother was never always home. Even though we had a really good relationship, she always worked because she had to provide. And so it's not her fault, but we started to attract people that we want that attention because we did not get it as a child. So we tried to put all these demands on the other person that we did not get as a child. You know, Hindering, he's a well-known therapist. He says that we attract the people in our lives, in our love lives, that we still have unresolved issues with our parents. So the person that you are in a relationship with or you're dating is a reflection of what you did not get in a relationship with in your childhood or your main caregiver. So how to push back on this is really learning how to really go within and ask, what it is that I want, what it is I'm feeling, because most of the time we cannot, or a lot of us, especially a lot of men, have not learned how to articulate our feelings and emotions and what is attached to what it is that I want and need from this person. And when you are able to articulate that from an honest and authentic place, then you can ask for what you want. Another perhaps reason why you're needy is that you have a fear that people always leave you. So you're overly cautious in the relationship or in the dating, always waiting and get upset when the person has not texted you back in the last 5 minutes. I dated someone who literally would get upset if I didn't text them back within 5 minutes. I'd be like, I'm in the bathroom texting you, I'm hiding on the job, I can't text you. Well, you better. That is an indication that you are needy and there's some underlying agenda baggage that you are carrying over to the relationship. And most likely it is that you've been hurt in the past, that someone did you wrong or snuck around on you and you can't trust. A lot of it comes from, I can't trust men. You have an inherent belief that I can't trust men, I can't trust women, I can't trust love. And so there is some deep healing and forgiveness and amends that need to be made with you and the other person. Another indication that you may be needy is that you use sex to try to secure the relationship. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, you're being intimate in sex, and my first relationship was like this. You ask questions in the middle of sex. I've been thinking about you all day. Do you think about me? Are we good? I feel so strongly connected to you. Do you feel strongly connected to me? You never authentic in the moment. You're asking questions during the middle of sex, almost engaging in conversation. That is a very indication that you are needy and need reassurance. Now, how do you start to really push back on these beliefs, this neediness? A part of this is, again, like I said before, there is some forgiveness. There's someone that hurt you really bad that you need to learn how to forgive. And also with people always leave, someone probably in your past, a caregiver, something like that, they have always left you consistently and you can't trust that people will stay. There is some deep work and forgiveness that need to be on your part of forgiving them because they probably didn't have the tools to stay or know that you were hurt or in pain and you carried that over with you into the next relationship. So really writing a letter, making an amends with this person, making amends with yourself and forgiving yourself not only for holding on to that pain, but also forgiving yourself and to reassure you that I'm going to start bringing reassurance to the table. I'm going to start being confident to the table, or bringing confidence to the table. I'm going to start loving myself and not depending on someone else. Those are some of the big steps that you can start taking right now in order to push on this neediness. Another thing, a quick tip, I learned from another coach, and she says that, go out and get a life. Go out and play basketball, get in shape, and do all these things. That's all well good, doing all those things, but those things do not change the deep inherited belief that you have living within you. Playing basketball, going to the gym, getting a life, being with more friends does not change the inherited belief that you have about yourself. Because guess what? When you're out there playing basketball with your friends at the gym, guess who you're constantly going to need to hear from? That person. Guess who you're going to be distracted with at the gym? That phone, texting, calling. What are you doing? How are you doing? Updating, always, like over and over and over and over again. No. Yes. Spend more time with your friends. Learn how to reassure that you're bringing that to the table. Let your friends know that it always comes from you. Bottom line, this always comes from you. When you need to learn how to reassure yourself in a relationship, it always starts with you. Texting someone that you have never texted before, or calling someone in your life right now because you probably are out of practice with this. Calling that best friend or the friend that you haven't talked to in months and telling them what you deeply mean to them, how you've impacted them, how they have impacted you in your life, and letting them know, reassuring them that you love them. It always starts with you. So this is your boy, Jimmy Allen, your loving relationship coach. I'm so excited. So if you're really having trouble with really pushing back on this belief of always being needy, always reassuring people, always leave, I'm here to help you. There's a link in the description box, and let's sign up for a discovery call and let me help you become confident, reassurance in relationships so you can cultivate a juicy love life. Until next time.